Well, hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Very glad that you're here. Today we are going to be getting ready to host a holiday event, and I'm super excited about it. It's one of my very favorite holiday events every single year. It looks a little bit different this year because, let me just tell you what it is first. So it's called Cookies and Crafts. That's what we've always called it for the last, I think this will be the 4th year. We've been doing this for the last several years. I started it out when the first year that my cousin and I had babies. We were the first two to kind of, the kids to have kids out of our extended family on my dad's side. So we started this event at my house, and it was like on a Saturday morning, early December. The moms and babies and really whoever wanted to come would come, and we'd just come in our Christmas pajamas and do Christmas crafts and decorate cookies and eat breakfast together. So that was kind of how it started. And then my parents and I and my grandmother, we all moved like an hour and a half away from everybody. We moved to where Nick grew up, and love it so much. Best decision. The Lord has made it very clear. There are many layers of purpose tucked inside of that move that we didn't even have a clue about at the time. But I'm so glad that we moved, but it did make it really difficult for everybody to come for cookies and crafts, and then again a couple weeks later, or us to go there for like a holiday gift exchange and dinner. So now we are combining all of it. This is our second Christmas since we've moved here. So this year we got smart and we were like, we're mashing it all together. This is what's going to happen. It's going to be one huge long day of cookies, crafts, food, naps, movies, music, kids playing, all of that. So they are supposed to get here at like 9 or 10 tomorrow morning, and then we'll just spend the whole day together. I don't know, may leave 3, 4, 6, 8. I really don't know. But I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to everybody just hanging out and spending time together like that in a very slow paced type of way. And it being like the whole crew, like my brother and my uncle, and like, obviously not the whole crew because my daddy won't be here this year, but all of the men are going to be here with us as we do these fun activities, and they just get to jump in on the chaos. So that's really neat. So I'm going to take you along as we start getting ready, getting my house ready, getting some food ready. I'll explain that more as we go, but my part of the food is fairly simple this year purposefully because there's so much else that goes on with an event like this. So I hope that you're having a great December as we get nearer and nearer to actual Christmas Day. I feel the excitement and anticipation just building and building and building, and it's very exciting. So come along with me. I am by no means a pro at hosting. I love having people over. I love decorating my home. I love making my home functional. So I enjoy like the logistics of it. But once people get here, I just like sit back and kind of serve and help where I can, but just let them mingle. Like, I'm definitely one to stay busy. So I know that that's really not how you should be most of the time. But yeah, that's me. So anyways, I'm super excited for you to come along. Let's get to it. You can see the main thing that I'm doing here is just rearranging my entire kitchen because I'm bringing in folding tables later on this evening. My husband's bringing them after work. So our kitchen table had leaves that I was able to fold down and push up against the wall. And this is where I'm going to house all of the cookie decorating supplies. But I also realized it looks very much like a memorial table with the tablecloth on it. So I thought, what better way than to celebrate Daddy? This was supposed to be his 60th birthday celebration as well as our Christmas get together. So we're just combining all that. And then I'm also setting up our drink bar here. Okay, so I have the setup portion done as much as I can right now. Nicholas is supposed to be bringing some folding tables from his parents' house when he gets off work tonight, so I have like the middle of our kitchen completely open because I want that to be one long folding table to seat more people, and then at the end of it, perpendicular to it, I want to do a small folding table, shortened, for the kids to sit at so that it's all still one big table, and also that way I can put like plastic tablecloths on them and we can be super messy on the tile floor and not mess up our off-white carpet with cookie decorating and craft making. So that's kind of the plan for the setup. I got the drink station ready and then the small table. Now we are moving on to the food portion. So I really just need to cut up some block cheese, which will be time consuming, but I'm going to put it in a podcast and knock it out. It'll be hopefully therapeutic. And then I will go ahead and thaw out the ground beef for chili tomorrow. I'm doing Dutch oven chili, so I will just put it all in the Dutch oven in the morning and then let it simmer all day, and it should be ready by the time we get around to eating lunch. The nice part about my house kind of being a wreck is part of my daily routine is to go through and do dishes and laundry and pick up the house and everything in the evening hours of each day. So that part should take care of itself just through normal daily routine stuff. I do need to do some other housekeeping things that are a little out of the norm, but I'm gonna see how much I can get done now so that I can see how much I can get done later. So for the food piece of this equation, you will see that we ended up having plenty of food, all kinds of things that we're not even assigned or signed up for, but that's usually how it goes with our family. So that's why I love that we keep it low key, and then we know that we're all gonna like go all out anyways. It works. It's wonderful, and I love them for it. But the original plan was that I would do fruits and cheeses for breakfast, as well as coffee and hot chocolate and water, of course. And then for lunch, I would do a large bowl of Dutch oven chili, and my mom could do a large crock pot of vegetable soup, and then also a large cast iron pan of cornbread. My grandmother was going to bring a breakfast casserole, but then I just told everybody else if they would bring donuts or muffins or something ready for breakfast, and because they have so far to travel, I didn't want them having to bring stuff that they needed to keep hot. Of course, they could reheat it when they got here, but I just didn't want them to have to go through that hassle. If it was easier to just pick something up on the way, that's cool. And then for lunch, if they could just bring a dessert or extra drinks or paper products, that kind of thing. But then my cousin said, I'll bring baked potatoes for lunch as well. And then one thing led to another, and we ended up with so much food that you'll see in just a little bit. I know some families are like, there's no other option than to do a traditional spread for Thanksgiving and Christmas. But honestly, by the time we do it for multiple family events at Thanksgiving, we're tired of it. And Christmas, it's so nice to be able to just sit back and do something different, especially because you're taking gifts as well. It's just one less thing to have to try and put so much work into and thought into, I guess. So I would definitely recommend, if you've never considered doing pastas or a taco bar or chili or something like that for your Christmas dinner, your Christmas lunch, do brunch, do breakfast for dinner. There's so many options and you can have a lot of fun with it. So we love doing this and try to switch it up for different things. Okay, so we are moving right along from the food portion onto the house portion. And again, this doesn't necessarily cover like the general cleanup. The main things here are that I need to change the sheets on Rosie's bed and change our shower curtain liner, which, oh my goodness, I absolutely despise doing that. But I'm hoping with you here, I'll have some extra motivation and accountability to actually get it done. So carrying on, here we go.
What you doing?
Trying to make a spot to put the kid table. It feels like it's really crowded in here.
Yeah.
That's
Do you need my little chairs?
I have two in the building. What little chairs are you talking about?
Yeah, the two that fits the table, the little folding ones.
Boy, okay, so we are into the dark hours. It's only like 7 o'clock, but it feels so late. My granny and I just got back a little bit ago from running to the dollar store and getting some last minute things, both for hosting as well as gifting. The note to self, when you are hosting a holiday event, don't forget about people's gifts. Like, I usually try to buy all the stuff ahead of time online, like based off the things on their list that they said they wanted, and that I did. But there were some people that had like smaller things I was getting to go with their gifts, or like I didn't get them a huge thing off their list, so I was doing like one smaller thing off their list plus money or gift card or whatever. And so it snuck up on me, and I had to go get all of that tonight for tomorrow, and then just a few other things for some of the smaller kids. But got it all. Dollar Tree came in clutch, like knocked out a bunch of it there. And now I'm about to dress these tables just with simple disposable tablecloths, because they're going to be covered with cookies and crafts, like I said earlier. did get a picture of Daddy printed for the cookie making station. I did get that printed and put in the frame. And yeah, so now we're just going to work on some of this other stuff. The nice thing is I don't have anything really difficult to do tomorrow morning, so if I don't get it all done tonight, that'll be okay. But yeah, now that the girls are going to bed, they are in their rooms. Hopefully they will fall asleep quickly. They're both very tired. I'm going to go ahead and get these tables ready. The short one that was set up earlier, apparently it was not well treated while I was gone because Nicholas had it folded up and tucked in a corner. He said they were like jumping off of it and stuff, but kids will be kids. They're fine. It's all good. So I'm gonna get to it. Making progress and moving on to the present portion. Nicholas already has a few in the bedroom that he's wrapping, and he also hung the shower curtain liner for me because I didn't get to that earlier, so that was super sweet. I feel like it's worth mentioning that in order to host an event, you really don't need all of these things. You don't need disposable tablecloths, you don't need folding tables, you don't need a clean house, you don't need cut up blocks of cheese or crafts and cookies, things to decorate cookies with. You don't need any of this stuff, right? You don't even need a house in your own name. There's so many different ways of hosting, and the point of all of it is to show hospitality, to make people feel welcome, to make people feel safe and at home and loved. And all of that truly comes from the heart. It comes from our attitude and our perspective and, just how we care for people. While I do think that that can be done through how we manage our homes, it certainly isn't dependent upon those things. So I don't want this to come across as, unless you have all of your stuff together and your house is spick and spam, then you're not going to have a great event. I just tend to love event planning and catch these visions in my brain, and then one thing leads to another, and it requires all of this work, and the execution of it sometimes becomes stressful simply because I do it to myself. But I know at the end of the day that even if those things are not completely done and tied in with a bow on them, it's going to be okay. Like, as long as I hand this over to the Lord and pray for Him to bless our time together, bless this food to the nourishment of our bodies that has been prepared, and just to be active in the entire situation and the whole day, just to bring the people to our home that He wants to minister to and love on through us and through the comfort of our home. That's what's important. I think, as in all things, prayer is the most powerful weapon that we have, and that extends even into hosting an event. So it may be something that's kind of an afterthought even in my own mind when it comes to planning events and having people in my home, but it's certainly something that I try to and need to do better at, if I'm being transparent, make a priority in my hosting process.
Mommy, that will do.
Yeah, that's exactly what that's for.
Where's that?
Hey,
Hey.
what you doing?
Hey.
Hey. They don't have the helium.
Well, we tried to call the new one up, the new Dollar Tree at Central.
Have a what?
A phone number online
Oh.
for us to call and
I
see
mean,
if
I
they
could
have it.
leave early and just come in the pocket. I don't have to leave early. I can go my way and just stop by there and see if they have them.
But,
Was I supposed to put that big cast iron pan in the oven with that thing on the holder?
no.
Okay, I did. I was just like, I don't think that should go in. Kind of wanted to see, make sure I didn't need to add anything else to my vegetable soup before I brought it.
Yeah.
And he went to let me taste it. It don't matter. Y'all might get what you get.
Yeah, that's fine. Patience, please. Why are you growling? Okay. More strawberry?
No.
Last one. We do. No, Annie, sit down. You done? Do you want to try to vacuum the living room floor? That's cool.
Hey. Hey.
Okay, it's showtime. The hard part is over and now we just get to have fun. Of course, my brother is still not here because he's always like an hour or so late for everything, but we are having like monsoon hurricane weather right now, so there's grace and it's very chill. We're all just gonna sit back, eat this delicious food, and have fun doing crafts together for the rest of the day. I still have not finished my gift basket with the recipe book, but it's okay. At this point, it's like once we do the gift exchange, I can finish it later as we all hang out. But anyways.
That's kind of where I'm at with this truck. I'm just going to which now I'm like driving it.
Okay. I'll get you a water cup.
Do we need white?
And like that was pretty, like he was working.
Find out who gave it to you. Maybe it was this one.
It's one of these.
Right, yeah. Good recovery, sister. Right. Good You are so smart. It's a fun I love you.
Purple.
Oh no, she likes you.
No, we're gonna let it go.
No, she was very content.
So that
Rosie, don't let go.
is so get back there.
Okay, no. What was in this, Brayden?
I don't know.
She's like, yep.
I'll live here. I'll know.
I don't even know. You figure it out.
You have one.
You have bread.
What we have? I got some of these on my plate. Hey, there's my Santa. What's my Santa doing?
Just trying.
Let me see a pic. Can he?
Dad is singing at the
You can
chart.
eat one. You gonna eat the candy cane?
Oh my word. Okay, what a fun day. Jam-packed. It's just been a jam-packed month, let's be honest. But very busy last day and a half between getting ready for it and then actually having it. But it was very fun. You know, we always have the mindset of like, oh, it's just going to be chill and like we can lay around. And in ways that's true, but also when you give paint to 1 and 3-year-olds, it's you gotta like be like aware at all times. You know, you gotta be on your A game for that. So there's just a lot that goes into it, but definitely would not trade it for anything. We had so much fun, so many sweet memories were made, and I'm glad that I was able to get a lot of them on camera so that we can look back and continue to enjoy them and you know, just see how all these babies grow so fast over the years. So thank you so much for coming along. I think I am going to call it a day and go fix myself a specialty hot chocolate. I've been eyeballing it all day long and not really had a chance to just commit time to making a good one. So I think I'm going to go do that. Maybe do some leftover crafts with my girls, and you know, if they want an early bedtime, I won't be upset about it because Mama could use an early bedtime too. So thank you so much for coming along. Thank you for sharing a little part of your day here with me. I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at, and I'll catch you next time. Bye guys.